Topic number 2 is best boy bands. My choice is New Edition. And I really picked them because I specifically have a lot of other boy bands that came to mind when thinking about this topic. And a lot of them got their like inspiration from New Edition. With that being said, there's a little bit deeper that I'll probably come into later in the conversation with everyone else's choices, but I love Boys to Men. Like 112, Boys to Men.
Let's ride.
Exactly. The people that I really am like, oh my God, they still come back to New Edition. And so I had to then make them my choice because I feel like they took the black boy band thing
to another level.
And they not only took it to another level, but they allowed the sexy to come in and do more R&B and mix and all of that stuff versus being in just one category and one style of music and then just stopping. It's like once they couldn't fit their category anymore, most boy bands would break up. New Edition evolved for a while and then allowed other bands thereafter to do that. And that's one of the biggest things on why I'm a NE fan. Okay, if you don't know, now you know. But yeah. That's the reason why I picked New Edition. They even had a group within the group. Like, let's be real. It's a twofer, really.
Yeah, we can't have New Edition without Belle Biv DeVoe.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Now you know. It's by multiple soul artists, multiple solos.
That's what I'm saying. New Edition in itself is like just a bowl of fucking talent that went in like every possible direction, but still then became New Edition. Like.
Yeah, no, it was the jump start of multiple people's careers
to be amazing, and even after they did end their group career, they all stayed amazing. So anyway, I love New Edition. It's my choice.
I don't have I can't fuck with it. This topic. However,
I do.
This would have been as close as possible as to I can't fuck with it. The only reason why. Really, the only reason why I can't fuck with it is because of the more I know about New Edition, the New Edition stories, the biography, stuff like that. I hate their family. I really do. I hate their family with passion because even though they got screwed out a lot of money, they still signed those contracts while reading shit. So I hate their family.
Everyone did back then.
Hate the family. All right. It spawned solo careers. However, it spawned some dark shit from them.
That's one of my main arguments.
That's the music industry. Like
their music from New Edition, and Belle Biv DeVoe, Johnny Gill, the king of R&B.
The king of shut the fuck. The king of R&B.
He couldn't even say without laughing. He couldn't even say it. And that's how it should stay.
The king of ribs and barbecue. What did he say? He said he the king of rocks and blunts.
So they spawned a lot of the dark times. A lot of dark times came from them. If we're going straight music wise, out of the four, I'll pick mine first, and that's coming up next. But your straight music, New Edition is the best out of the three. However, like I said, they're personal lives, and kind of like it's nobody picked them. But if somebody picked the Temptations, I love Temptations as well. But their personal lives.
Man, if you don't mind your business, like why you?
Is it me minding their business, or if they putting their business out there?
Look, they did it to get the check, but you over here judging them for it thereafter. They have to tell you the truth.
That's what the show's about. That's what the show's about.
See, now here's my thing. This is the exact reason. Do you guys remember when I first started this show and I was like, men like to be lied to? Y'all can't handle the truth sometimes. Y'all really can't. Okay? That was like the perfect picture, and that's it. That's all.
I'm done.
Perfect example of that.
I'm done. There you go.
Now, I want to make sure. Look, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm not in a fucking boy band. I'm not. I'm sorry. So, all of my answers in this shit is gonna be fucking short and sweet. I'm giving you. I can't fuck with it. I ain't lie. New edition. Granted, they had some. Their personal shit was major. They had some major personal issues, but at the same time, they spawned so much shit for so many other people. They're like the go-to, like the beginning. They're like the beginning, boy bands. That's what everyone from researchers go to, and like they spawned so many, different fucking like single artists, another fucking group, and like, and I don't know. It's just, New Edition is kind of like is the staple. That's the beginning.
New Edition.
I feel like he about to trash my shit, but go ahead.
No. I am very thankful for New Edition because it spawned Belle Biv DeVoe. You guys. The funny thing is, I was looking on Wikipedia because I just check everything. So I did not realize that in 2006, Bobby Brown rejoined the group, and they've been a group again ever since.
That was when they did the reunion.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. But so listen.
You ain't black, you ain't supposed to know that.
It didn't last very long. They did a tour. He sounded like a horse.
It says they're still active to this day.
Technically they are, but like, they're not.
But no, so again, not to beat a dead horse, Bobby Brown has some really bad personal issues. It was very public. We all know what happened. I'm not gonna
Yes.
It is what it is. That's the main reason I have issues with New Edition is because of Bobby Brown. But with that being said, Candy Girl was great. Mr. Telephone Man was good. Shout out to LSG. Johnny Gill. It's not New Edition is not bad by all means. New Edition is iconic. Iconic. But it's not my favorite. CJ can make it, it's a black thing. I know that New Edition is a huge staple of the black community, but there are other groups that are black that I fucking enjoy to all hell. So it ain't got to do with race. Boy bands though? Yes. All right. So I got a couple honorable mentions. They're gonna be weird. Let's start out with even though Cam said it, I don't give a fuck. Boys to Men. Boys to Men gets a second honorable mention because fuck it, Boys to Men. DeAndre loves this next group, the Temptations.
Even though he sets you up every Christmas.
Hey, listen, now what y'all about to hear from me is some weird shit. B2K?
Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum.
I love these.
I was supposed to remember them. I'm so mad I forgot. My third one then will be Pretty Ricky.
Motherfucker, I was about to say it.
Pretty Ricky. As long as it gets put out there, I don't care.
As I was a kid who was in high school in the early 2000s, Pretty Ricky was the shit. Like Pretty Ricky, at the moment Grind on Me hit in the middle of the dance,
and a whole bunch of teenagers humping.
Everyone formed a circle to make sure that nobody in the middle could get caught. So hey, that was my shit.
So Evan, one of your honorable mentions, B2K spawned literally the best worst movie of all time.
You got
served this one. You got served as the best worst movie.
Worse? What you mean worse?
It's so bad. That movie's so bad.
Bitch, I will battle you in the ring right now.
My pick for the best boy band, fucking Backstreet Boys. Shocker, I'm white. So shocker, I listen to white boy bands.
That got nothing to do with it. That got nothing to do with it.
Black?
Everyone knows the Backstreet Boys. You can start singing a random Backstreet Boys song. People know it. All right. They was at the end of fucking the movie This Is the End. All right.
Backstreet there. Oh, no.
See? Yeah. DeAndre. Yeah. He's black. He knows the white songs.
I mean, like, don't get it wrong. Black people love Backstreet Boys. We just really hated the shot
for real.
with the Black Street. that shit was not the same thing.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no.
Yeah.
But no. So Backstreet Boys, fantastic. Was at the center of a huge debate in the early 2000s as to boy band supremacy.
No, it was a
We'll get to
feud,
more.
bro. It was more
We'll
than
get to
debate.
more.
That's
We'll
just
get to
feud.
more on that later. But let's just be real. Backstreet Boys and someone else's potential pick, way better than 98 Degrees will ever be. So, fuck 98 Degrees.
Oh damn! No, you cold. Because I don't really have much against fucking Backstreet Boys. You know, they they got a couple of songs that I vibe with when I'm drunk. So yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a lot of different bands. You know, yeah, like every band got at least one song I can vibe with when I'm drunk. But yeah, I'm saying, it's just when normal status. I'm just, not super into it. Not super into the Backstreet Boys. It's just, I don't know. Now, when the feud came down, I was on the opposite side, because I just like the catalog better. But I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just, it's just not number one. All right, that's it for me.
All right. So,
Like I said, all my gonna be short and sweet.
So first things first,
Sure.
Backstreet Boys has the best millennial song in the 2020. All right, I want it that way. So Backstreet Boys has probably, like I said, the best millennial song of 2020. Any social media platform you heard that song.
Thanks to TikTok. God damn.
If you with another group, they're not better than that other group. That they're definitely not better than the other group. And that's the only nitpick about Backstreet Boys that I could vibe with. Actually, probably most of the groups on this list, especially the one they feuded with. So it's not a bad pick. It's really not a lot of gripes I can mess with this. It's just not better than their counterparts.
I like the Backstreet Boys. I don't like the name being so close to another band that I like, but C'est La Vie. With that being said, I agree with DeAndre. I feel like if there were two stages at Coachella, like boom, boom, and each of these, like your choice and a choice that's coming up, or like, and you're standing in the middle, I would end up watching the other stage.
It depends on what song they're playing at the moment.
Yes, but to be honest, the crazy thing is for both, and I'll go into it a little bit later when I can actually say the name of the other band. There's about 4 popular songs that like almost everybody knows for each. Thereafter, then it goes into more fandom shit and memory and just like, nostalgia and stuff like that. So if you played the top 4 at the same time, you might have a problem there. But with all that being said, these are still super iconic songs. I'll go into more like when we actually talk about the other band, but I didn't hate them.
My choice is NSYNC. The other half of the fucking feud.
The feud of the
other
fucking
stage on
2000s.
Coachella.
Dude, no. The Backstreet Boy fucking NSYNC feud was fucking legendary in the time.
Big, man.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, look, I was on fucking NSYNC side because just I like more their catalog. I wasn't in the boy bands and everything, but dang, I was saying their catalog was tight, and especially when I'm drunk. Oh man, I would just carpet off your fucking floor. I mean, NSYNC, they did they did their fucking shit. They did shit. And they have a lot. They have a lot of accolades. They fucking. Like that. They won 7 MTV Movie Awards. They won 5 Billboard Music Awards.
Oh, DeAndre hates this.
They won 3. Yeah. I know he hates it, but I'm gonna give it up to him. They won 3 American Music Awards and were nominated for 8 Grammys. What I'm saying. I'm not into fucking boy and everything, but to me that is fucking a good catalog, dude. That's fucking an impressive resume. But even without that. Just their music alone, I actually vibe with it.
You guys may not know, but I know you, me, and DeAndre are big TikTok fans. Did y'all ever see that video of that dude who's like 90s kids got NSYNC and everyone was like, I'm gonna beat yo ass because he didn't call him NSYNC. NSYNC.
What in the YMCA?
The disrespectful that kid. I want to whoop his ass so bad.
Hey, speaking of boy bands,
I'm not gonna lie, this is legit why I don't like the younger generation. Like they just be saying stupid shit.
So listen. I was product of the Backstreet Boys NSYNC genre. That was my childhood. And listen, I am thankful for NSYNC because they gave me Justin Timberlake. Now look, I know Dre hates Justin Timberlake because the whole Janet Jackson titty incident. But Justin Timberlake to me is he's one of my favorite musical artists. And without his top ramen hair and the days that were in sync, there would be no Justin Timberlake. I feel really bad because outside of Joey Fatone, they didn't really amount to much other than what Justin Timberlake did. And Justin Timberlake's net worth is worth like 15 times what NSYNC's was. It's crazy that he had that big of a solo career off of what NSYNC was. And he inspired the greatest meme of all time that you can post on April 31st or April 30th, whatever the last day was, because tomorrow it's gonna be May. Oh my God. That's so I see it every year on the last day of April. Yeah. Someone's like, this is the only day I can post this because tomorrow, and then it's a picture of him saying that.
Yeah. So it's not the most iconic meme though, but it's a good one.
It is not. But
may the fourth be with you. So always.
Yes. But let's be real. Bye classic. It's gonna be me classic. There's you can dig deeper and it. I was almost going to give this an I can't fuck with it, but I feel like it'd be disrespecting my group, so I didn't. But they are like right there.
Oh, that was hater status.
They're like right there.
I do, in fact, like NSYNC. I already gave you the example. Right. Backstreet Boys and NSYNC are definitely neck to neck. That's obvious. Justin Timberlake was only successful because he was a Disney kid. And he also had help from like people like Britney Spears, who was also a Disney kid. So he had things to help propel him because Joey's a better singer than him. Let's be real.
Ooh.
Joey is in fact a more talented vocalist than Justin Timberlake. Yeah, Justin switched gears and then it was horrible. The gears are grinding, the car is shuddering. He should go back. Like it's not going well. And then it stalled thereafter. Boom, surprise. So I feel like he tried to pull a Miley Cyrus where he kind of left the Black community behind and started doing more like, I don't know, shit that's away from R&B, and then he fell on his face. And I'm just like, cool, but you got money to fall back on, so you're fine. But I used to be a way bigger Justin fan. And now, I mean, like I could never see him perform again. I think I'd be all right with that.
We talk about NSYNC versus Backstreet, and we all, outside of Evan, said that NSYNC was better than Backstreet. The catalog, bye, Turn Up My Heart, It's Gonna Be May.
It's gonna be May.
And then one of my, like, I'm not gonna lie, I just sing this song to girls in high school. This I Promise You. Because
make it wet.
Yeah, listen, high school, man, it works sometimes. All right,
I believe it.
Let's get out straight away. NSYNC was better than Backstreet to me. Most people, they were better than Backstreet. So everybody know how I feel about Justin Timberlake because of the
Janet Jackson titty incident.
Shit. Because
the way he reacted to it,
not because he did it. Like CJ said, because of how he reacted to it, he reacted to it, which was bullshit. However, I'm with Evan when he said, I hate this motherfucker's hair. When he's in sync, I hate that motherfucker's hair. And the bad thing is,
top ramen.
And the bad thing is, I had his hair, but I had curly hair just like him. I hated on him. Oh, listen, there's not a lot bad you could say about NSYNC. I mean, every like really good group has that one person that bounced afterwards.
Like with
Justin,
One Direction and Harry Styles.
Yep. Beyonce.
Fuck yeah.
So they all got that one group that bounced. Even NSYNC did it. So
it's the crazy thing is
even
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet.
No, you're Kim.
A New Edition.
Yeah, because Bobby Brown.
New Edition.
No,
New Edition.
Everybody.
Out
No,
instead of
New Edition was like a platform for multiple people.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like you do your group and then you bounce off.
The crazy thing is, with the exception of I forgot who, but all back NSYNC was one of the only ones that when Justin left, they were done. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the times the group will continue on without that member. Like One Direction did it without Zayn. Backstreet Boys did it without Kevin for a little bit.
New Edition did it without Bobby.
New Edition did it with exactly. So there's NSYNC was like, as soon as Justin left, NSYNC was done. They were like, he left, we can't.
So
it's nothing we can't. It's like
no. There was multiple things.
So much in making him the face of the group.
So
there was multiple things going on within the group that they were on the verge of doing anyway. So like when he left, they were just like, fuck it.
It was the straw that broke the camel's back. Anyways,
So before I go, I do want to shout out that Disney Club group that Kim was talking about. Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and young Ryan Gosling.
Hitmakers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, JC's part of that too.
I said Justin Timberlake. Literally.
No, not just Timberlake. JC.
Oh, JC Shazam.
He's another member of NSYNC.
Yeah. However, Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling, I said it before. He was a liability on that cornerback position in Remember Titans. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm gonna mention. So shout out to Josie. All right,
Josie
good. Shout out to Drew Hill.
Man, Drew Hill was not Drew Hill. Drew Hill was Cisco. Whatever.
Shout out to Drew.
Hey, no, Drew. Fuck you. Drew Hill was tight. Hey, Drew Hill. Yeah, right. Drew Hill was a shit. I still listen to Drew Hill now.
How many people on Drew Hill?
3.
4. Look, y'all all got different answers.
4. See, it's 4.
That's why it was Cisco, because you don't even know. You didn't care about none of them niggas back there.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of Drew Hill without Drew Hill without Cisco. It's 4.
Okay, my controversial pick, and I'll get to nobody say. Shout out to Hanson.
Without Hanson, there would be no reason to remember Orlando.
That's a god truth. I know. And then, all right. So Evan and Kim said this. I'm mentioning.
So right.
Evan and Kim says I'm gonna say it again. Boys to Men.
Boys to Men. ABC.
Like I know it's 4. I know it's 4, but
those family.
They should be like 4A or something like that. However, since somebody picked that, I'm gonna go for All for One. Shout out to All for One. Okay.
Oh shit.
All right.
Ooh.
With that being said, the best boy band to me is the Jackson 5.
Oh baby, give me one more chance.
Oh yeah, I love you.
Go ahead.
I could run down Jackson 5 songs.
Yep.
And everybody would know.
And you can hear Joe Jackson's belt in the background.
Oh, wow.
I tried to hold it so I could bring that back in, but it didn't work.
Oh my god. That's so fucked up.
I'm done.
Obviously, Jackson 5 is an iconic group. Yes. Iconic. So, Jackson 5.
DeAndre's dead.
Definitely.
That was fucking amazing, though.
So he's crying. He's legitimately crying. I brought him to tears. Just like I thought Joe would be so proud of me because I did it without the belt. Anyway. Channeling his vibes. The Jackson 5 was dope. Obviously, they inspired a whole generation plus of people. It opened a lot of doors. It made a lot of things possible. Obviously, we know the downside as they were literally being whooped and denied a childhood and all this crazy shit. Okay. Which for me takes away a lot of it, because it's one thing to like love an artist and then to grow up realizing that they hated doing this shit and like they really didn't want to be there anyway. Like it really takes away from the song for me, if that makes sense. Like it's not fun if knowing behind the scenes that you didn't want to fucking be there.
Stay out their business. Stay out their business.
I'm going to. That's why I was just like, I wasn't going to you had let me finish, unlike you. With that being said, my real issue with the Jackson 5 is it could be anybody behind Michael.
Ooh.
It could have been the neighbors that were just black boys. It would be like, oh, okay, there's some more Jacksons. Cool, throw them in there. We don't give a fuck. As long as Michael and bopping.
Wow.
And
shit.
Could have been New Edition. People out. We like it was just, and it. Listen, I get the family boy band thing, but it also always creates this weird thing where someone's 30 and someone's 13. Like, what the fuck? So it's just like, you guys all aren't boys. Some of you are grown ass men. Like, okay.
They started boys to men.
They started as boys, though. They started as boys.
Yeah.
I understand that. I understand. Okay. I saw the movie. So I was just like, you made me happy. Like, we watched the movie. I understand that.
Biopic.
I'm just saying, legit, at no point in time have, like, out of the male Jacksons. Now, granted, as I'm older, information just pretty much comes up because it's the internet, it's life. I've never given a fuck about any of the male Jacksons besides Michael. I didn't even know all their fucking names. I know there's a Tito and a Jermaine, and that's it. Well, I mean, like, outside of Michael. So I know Michael, Tito, Jermaine.
It's Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, right?
No, that's Ronnie.
Shut the fuck up.
I love you, and so I'm just like, and I also really don't like the fact that their dad felt the need to exclude Janet, who obviously was fucking talented as fuck. With that being said, again, if it was about like just Michael, I'm like, I can't fuck with this.
I love little.
But when
Michael.
it comes to the Jackson 5, it's pretty much Michael. Like, so.
Just like NSYNC was mainly Justin.
No. See, here's the difference between NSYNC. Like I said, there was a very, very talented person else, Joey Fatone, talented as fuck. The difference between NSYNC is Justin had the hype, which is why he was, but the other ones were like, they could have put out their music and it would have been just as good. As far as for the other Jacksons, they tried. They failed multiple times. And like almost all of them have tried their hand at doing it by themselves. And now you know who was wearing that fucking fishnet shirt. I don't know which one of the brothers it was. Always wearing that fucking fishnet shirt.
Randy.
Tito.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Randy Jackson.
Randy gotta chill with that shit. Okay.
Motherfucker, your nipples are showing.
Like, she was not cute. All right, you were in a boy band singing some soft shit. You are not in a rock band. Cover your nipples up. All right, cover your nipples. All right, it's a family fucking establishment.
Listen.
Get him.
DeAndre. Can't fuck with it.
What?
Without what, even though yes, it was the Michael Jackson show, plus my brothers who don't know what the fuck they're doing, and Joe Jackson behind there. Without the Jackson 5, without New Edition ish, without the Temptations, there are no boy bands.
All right, yeah.
There are no Boys to Men. There are no NSYNC. There are no Backstreet Boys. The Jackson 5 took that shit and fucking ran with it, which spawned into the arguably the greatest musical talent of a lot of people's generations, despite his off the wall antics and behavior. Allegedly.
Now we saw him hanging the baby. It's not alleged. We saw him.
We did see him hang a baby over the edge.
Hanging the baby.
That part is true. Yes.
Yes. So, and his hair did catch on fire at a Pepsi commercial.
So Michael, Joe, and Joe's belt fucking get fucking I can't fuck with it.
That's so fucked up.
Anyways, with that being said, strictly sticking to music. I'll be there. I want you back. ABC, Dancing Queen. Oh my God, you could go on and on and on, and it's just they're all good songs. Yes, like I said, Michael was the star. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You were going to have at least one person, Beyonce, fucking Harry Styles, Justin Timberlake, who will transcend. We cannot fault Michael for being a fucking star. Period. You look at it always. Who was the star of the Beatles? Paul McCartney.
But they all had hits though.
They all had hits, but
nothing but the hits. Nothing but the hits.
Nothing but the motherfucking hits.
I almost picked them because I was like, technically they're a boy band, but I almost picked them too. But no, so
that would have been a good choice.
But I didn't because I classify them as a rock band, not a boy band.
Maybe they're boy rock.
The Brock band. No, but anyway, so DeAndre, in terms of strictly musical ability and hits and all that stuff, I can't fuck with it. I really can't.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's hard. I can't fuck with it because of what that group in specific meant to boy bands down the road.
Nice.
Not to mention what that group basically meant to music, because without the Jackson 5, there is no Michael Jackson.
Now, I agree. I agree with everyone. The Jackson 5, their musical category is fucking amazing. Their talent is fucking amazing together. I understand. I understand what Cam's saying. Like, it's all Michael. I slightly disagree. It wasn't all Michael. No, they all were talented. They all were talented in their own right. Just, it's just he was, leagues more talented than the rest. If they were all giving the same type of backing as he was, they all could have been successful. But they weren't. No, they weren't. No, everyone in the group could have been successful. Now, well, not everyone. There's always that one. Fuck nipple shirt. But he wouldn't go anywhere. But Jermaine fucking had. He had fucking talent too. And then like the sisters, they had talent too. Fucking Rebe. She was actually the first one to fucking come out with her own fucking single, her own music video and everything. It's just, I'm old enough to know, I was actually there. I seen it and I thought it was awesome. I was there when it first came out, and I thought it was awesome.
Over there.
Yeah, I thought, Centipede was the fucking shit. I love that shit.
Like the arcade game?
Yeah. No. With all that being said, fucking this was actually gonna be my I can't fuck with it until fucking Cam came up with that new edition and yeah.
Debo in the shell, I can't fuck with it.
Cam is Debo in the shell. I can't fuck with it today.
What I can't fuck with?
Jackson 5 numero uno. Backstreet Boys numero dos, because I know I'm probably going to get fourth on everyone else's list. NSYNC number 3. And sorry, Cam, again, I love you. You know I do. New Edition. Had you picked New Kids on the Block, we might have been a party.
All right. I got Backstreet Boys number 4. Looking at NSYNC number 3. Jackson 5, 2. And New Edition number 1.
Belle Biv DeVoe, number 1.
The second time that I've stolen the I can't fuck with it, my fucking choices are identical to the person who gave me the I can't fuck with it. It is Wait, number 4, NSYNC number 3, Jackson 5 number 2, New Edition number 1.
My rankings is the Backstreet Boys number 4, NSYNC number 3, New Edition number 2, and then Jackson 5 number 1.